Hello relatives! Welcome to this week's Schlagbite entitled Facebook Friending for the week May 17th, 2010. Where does an old storyteller go to find an audience that's going to gather around a fireplace and listen to his stories? In this generation, the only fireplace that people gather around to gaze or listen is the internet, on the computer, online. So I decided to publish my new book, which is called Kindling Spirit, Healing from Within, on Reality Sandwich, where it would be read by an internet community of 100,000 readers, all of whom share a common passion about how to sustain themselves and the planet in a civil society. I also decided it was time to expand my platform by getting into social media networking and to the world of Facebook. A year ago I had 50 friends, and I knew them all personally. I decided to send a Facebook friend invitation to the friends of my friends. I figured that they would like the people who I would also probably have a connection with. So I invited 10 people a day, and within 6 months I had 1,000 friends. Most people accepted my invitation without any personal note. A few wrote back asking, "Do I know you?" and I ignored those. But once I got this detailed note that said, "Why are you friending me? I know we have a number of people in common, but I don't believe I know you. If you have some reason for contacting me, feel free to send that message. But please don't continue sending empty friend requests." And I wrote back saying, "Lighten up. I mean, trust the serendipity of the universe that it might allow for some new awakening." To which he wrote back, "Thanks for the advice and the actual message. As much as I'd like the universe to awaken me, I'm afraid that Facebook friend requests are not going to do the trick." And so it continued. I wrote him back and I told him I understood the limitations of this medium and that I shared his reluctance about engaging in its superficialities, but that I also discovered the magic of serendipity, the right people coming together at the right time because maybe there's something we need to learn from each other. So I forwarded him a link to the first chapter of my book, which just appeared on Reality Sandwich, and the link is included. And for those of you who want to find it on my website, go to healingdoc.com. There's a direct link. And I said to him that if he found anything in what I wrote that connected us in this moment in time, to let me know. And of course, you know the end of the story. Indeed, our paths crossed in many ways at this singularly propitious moment, and each of us telling the other a story that we needed to hear. So this stranger who insisted that if I wanted to be his friend, that I needed in some way to be clear as to why, got me to look at what I want in a Facebook friend as well. So now, if I get a friend request without a personal note, I have the courage to ask why they are seeking me out. And the truth is, I've made some wonderful connections around these new fireplaces, and they are connections that inspire me. And I love to tell the stories. But actually, my grandchildren love it more. They're absolutely ecstatic because they don't have to bear the burden of hearing my lips endlessly flapping. I say this for all my relations. Have a great, great week. For those of you interested in changing healthcare paradigms, I'm doing a workshop with Patch Adams up in Olympia, Washington at the end of this month. Check it out on my website, www.healingdoc.com. I say this for all my relations. Mitakuye.